And introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 73 kilograms and trains under John Campbell out of Infinite MMA. His professional record stands 1 win, 1 loss. Fighting out of Ballarat, Australia, make some noise for Luke Diamond Daly! And introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 72.8 kilograms and trains under Adrian Pang out of Integrated MMA, boasting a professional record, 3 wins, 2 losses, fighting out of Brisbane, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Coby Porter! And when our action begins, our referee in charge, Peter Hickmont.
First assignment for the Bull, Peter Hickmont. Luke Daly fighting out of the blue corner. Coby Porter in the red. No love lost in this one. Tanira Nathan cage side with Matt Williams. First round of a possible 3 is underway. Once again, this fight brought to you, matchup rather, by proper number 12, Irish Whiskey. My apologies, Matt Williams.
I feel like this fight will be won or lost on the jab early. Look for the feint game of Luke Daly with that lead hand. It's like he tests, he measures, he looks, he downloads, he looks for reactions, and then look for the right hand to follow. On the other side, in the rear corner, Coby Porter, he's got a beautiful jab of his own, and he can do it from both orthodox and southpaw stance. But it's the big kicks from southpaw that those of you following along at home should be looking for from Coby, as Luke Daly, the diamond, looks to press the action up against the cage.
Great start for Luke Daly. Fighting for positional control. Coby Porter, that underhook proving to be a difficult task to address for the diamond, but he looks to peel him off the cage, man.
Yeah, just content to sit in this position for a second. We may look for him to transition to a single leg on the right leg of Coby Porter. He probably hears me, to be honest, and presses it up against the cage. Chest to chest now, 2 big lads. A little bit of animosity at the start of this one. A little bit of tension at weigh-ins also. Boys here to settle the score. Diamond all the way from Victoria, Ballarat, Infinite MMA going up against the hometown boy. And a beautiful little transition there for Coby Porter with heavy hits and finds himself in a great position to land some ground and pound.
Good reversal there. That strong whizzer from Porter proving to be a tough ask for Luke Daly. And I like what you alluded to, Matt Williams, that the tension between these two, it's real, as New Zealand All Blacks legend Tana Umanga says, we're not here to play netball.
Umanga.
Yeah.
Luke Daly in a great position now, and top right half guard with his head above that of Coby Porter's. He'll look to collect the wrist in a second and try and drive Coby over the top of it. Great ground control here from Luke Daly. Looking to establish hooks now potentially. Left hook goes in, right hook in on the far side. Luke Daly, a dangerous man to have on your back. The purple belt going to work against the hometown lad. Looking to get a hand under the neck. Coby Porter does well to defend. Great position. Good work now from Coby Porter. He might try and back out of this, but he needs to be careful he doesn't leave his arm behind here, T. High hips now from Coby Porter. A little shake might free this up.
Well, we saw this in our last fight between Mason Nabetsu and Taser Malone. Nabetsu had success in gaining the back of Taser, but he couldn't keep it. Luke Daly doing the complete opposite here, looking to slip that left arm under the neck, Matt.
Coby in danger here, big danger. He's got the feet locked on the body. The left hand is under the jaw of Coby. Luke just looking for a little bit of correction before he commits to this one fully. He's got a minute and a half to go. Just throwing up attacks left and right. Hasn't 100% committed to one yet. Looking to go Khabib style now. Trying to get the forearm pressed to the back of Porter. Porter doing a really good job of defending the hands, the choke arm of Luke Daly. The body lock holding him in position. A minute left to go in this one. Luke Daly with the body lock. Waiting for his moment patiently, Luke Daly. Tight across the jaw, making it uncomfortable for Coby Porter. Looking to go palm to palm now and then slide it through like Wolverine.
This is
tight now. Going for the squeeze, Luke Daly. Releases the squeeze. Patient work on the back from Luke Daly.
Indeed it is. I can tell you right now that Coby Porter, he's no stranger to this type of ground control, but he's got to be careful. Final 30 seconds. Luke Daly, riding him like a backpack here in round 1.
Yeah, and that body lock holding him in position. Looks to collect the arm and the leg to flatten him out. Here with 20 seconds left to go, will Luke Daly look to diversify his attacks and go for the finish, or will be happy to finish this round out on the back? With 10 seconds to go, we will see. Just content to chip away at the moment. Luke Daly switching to a Kimura grip, but the clock is done for round number 1.
Hill goes down on UFC Fight Pass. Round 2.
And here we go back to the battle of the jab. There's that beautiful, quick, snappy jab from Luke Daly. A swing and a miss from Coby Porter. He has power when he puts leather to skull. Good high left kick there from Porter. He can fight going backwards and forwards. Looking to draw Daly forward so he can pick him up like a sniper at 1,000 yards. Good hard low kick from Coby Porter. One gets through from Luke Daly that gets Porter's attention. Great double leg entry off the leg kick there for Porter. Daly working hard to defend. Good initial efforts to defend the takedown. A little bit of work to do. Going 2-1 on the wrist. He'll look to get his left elbow inside as he gets the hand separated, and he does.
Well, he timed that blast double to perfection, and he finds himself in a good position. Look for him to make amends from round 1. It was all Luke Daly. But Coby Porter now looking to turn the tide in his favor.
And timing's everything in this sport. It was a beautiful little entry into the double leg. I feel, and a good elbow as the boys separate. That stumbles Luke Daly back a little bit. Still wide-eyed and looking alert. Great snappy little right kick. Great display of striking here from the two boys competing at this 73 kg catch weight. Content to stand in the middle now. Coby Porter, just like he did in his last outing. Luke Daly answering his call.
Well, we know Coby's got power. We saw that in his last bout, as you alluded to, Matt Williams. But Luke Daly, he is not giving an inch here as he looks to take Coby down now. Attacking the hips, hands clasped.
Yeah, hands clasped, and he'll feel confident if he can get this fight back to the mat, which he does. So now Coby Porter has some work to do. His leg trapped and his feet on the ground before he can stand up. And just really struggling to reclaim his legs as Luke Daly does a good job of sucking those hips away from the cage and getting hip pressure down on the upper thigh of Porter. Now we look to turn the corner and expose Porter's back to the mat. What can Luke Daly do here? Half a round gone now, round number 2. Porter, patient, frames on the hips, does a really good job to get back up to his feet. Needs to get his back off the cage now, does Coby Porter. Heavy on the neck of Luke Daly. Strikes underneath the armpit. Pummels the left underhook. Tries to hit the switch, but acrobatics from the Ballarat boy, Big T.
Jeez, I tell you, right now, this guy is doing everything right. You guys know how to fight down in Victoria. That's no secret, but Luke Daly, he's out for a vengeance here tonight, still looking for his first victory as a pro. And he may and will truly be on his way to achieving just that.
Yeah, Luke Daly, his professional outing didn't quite go the way he planned. He fought one of my guys, Tony, who's also fought here in the Eternal cage a number of times and was finished on that occasion with a front kick to the body, but was looking the goods before that, as he is tonight. Now chest to chest, who's one of the top talents in the lightweight division here up in Queensland, and it's a great mat return from Daly. Hunted for a wrist now. Porter needs to be careful he doesn't give that to Daly, who might just decide to pop his head to the other side of his shoulder and take the back, but Good pressure, drives forward, collects the wrist, and Porter in a really dangerous spot now. 1 minute to go, round number 2. Luke Daly on his back. Three-quarter Nelson allows him to jump up and establish a hook. Fails on it and transitions back to the double leg. Top-level wrestling.
Look at this. Totally relentless pressure from Luke Daly. But don't count Coby Porter out, Matt, because I can tell you right now, he's no slouch when it comes to these exchanges. And what a way it would be to finish round 2 in a dominant position as we count down the final 45 seconds. But he's too slippery, Luke Daly, but on top finds Coby Porter. Side control now for the man from Integrated MMA. Here we go.
Yeah, little Granby roll, finds himself in side control, 20 seconds, but Porter really needs to find something here. He potentially dropped the first round, and the second round's been going the way of the diamond. Daly doing a good job to control the posture of Porter. Side control, a difficult position to strike from in MMA without giving up a frame and space. Little buggy choke attempt there from...
Sergey Pavlovich set to take center cage with UFC heavyweight contender Tom Aspinall for the interim UFC heavyweight title on November the 11th in New York City. Third and final round here at Eternal 81.
Beautiful feint game, just allowing them to close the range. Luke Daly and Coby Porter slides back into southpaw, lands a huge left hand. Not of approval from Luke Daly. These guys settling the score here tonight. Coby Porter now starting to get something going in centre cage. Good stiff jab for both lads. Jabs to the chest, overhand right from Porter, who eats one back in return. This fight heating up now, round number 3, Eternal 81. Porter in the red, Daly in the blue. Porter with something to do.
Well, he's got to go here, does Coby Porter, because he knows it's all or nothing. It's possible that he could be down 2 rounds to nothing. Luke Daly keeping that tight guard. But Coby Porter, he's got 4 minutes to work and change the tide of this fight now.
Yeah, I feel Porter, he's having his best success from southpaw. I think he realises that he's got some work to do, but he needs to be smart about how he goes about it, because Luke Daly's just sitting there downloading information, and if he gets your number, Porter's going to end up on his back once more. Double underhooks there from Porter, manages to circle off, find his way back to the middle. 3.5 minutes to go. It looked like a bit of an inverted eye poke there from Porter, who backs off.
Accidental, of course. Peter Hickmont giving Luke Daly all the time that he needs. 5 minutes is the maximum to recover from this eye poke, and we've seen this call a stop to some contests in recent past, Matt. Hopefully this isn't the case here.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad too. The way he's squinting with that eye, he actually hasn't opened it since the contact was made. Doctor's having a good look. A little bit of damage to the face of Luke Daly. He's had to walk through some fire here tonight, courtesy of the hometown boy Coby Porter. And 3 minutes left to go. When this fight resumes, he's gonna have to weather a storm, because 2 rounds potentially up, Big T.
Yeah, it looks bad, doesn't it? He's struggling to keep that eye open. I think the doctor's going to let him continue. There's no way he would want to let this fight end in a no contest.
Yeah, as tough as anything, Luke Daly. He wants to finish this fight the way it started, and that's with a touch of gloves. Just rubbing it. This potentially is, even though it's incidental, as Luke Daly just borrows the shirt of the bull, Peter Hickmont.
He's doing his best Derek Lewis impression. Speaking of the Black Beast, he's back in action this week against Jailton Almeida.
Look at the boys jousting with the jab in the center of the cage. Top level striking here from 2 of the best up-and-coming lightweights in the country. Jump dives in on the single leg, and he'll use that just to drive Porter to the cage. 3 minutes to go now. Luke Daly with blood dripping from his nose, trying to connect his hands now under the hips of Coby Porter. Coby Porter, good hip pressure. Chopping elbow now to the head of Luke Daly. Great knee to the inside of the thigh from Porter. Daly will be content just to keep it here. He needs the enemy of the enemy of Porter is the clock right now. Goes back for that head throw that he went for in the first round, but the boy's sweaty now. Sweaty to sweaty affair, and Luke slides off. Coby Porter trying to get the job done here at Eternal 81.
Well, you mentioned it. It's too little, too late for a submission attempt, considering the body of work these guys have put in here in round 3. The output has been amazing, Matt Williams, and neither of them have skipped the beat or even slowed down.
Yeah, it's been relentless from the get-go. And Porter now in top half guard. He needs to find something. He needs to pass that guard, try and expose the back of Daly. Daly well aware of where he is in this fight. The back of Daly has been exposed. Porter needs to keep Daly here. He can't let him get back to his feet. Needs to throw some caution to the wind with 1.5 minutes. The hands under the neck, but no hooks to secure the lower body. And Luke Daly finds his way back to an all too familiar position for Coby Porter.
Well, he may win this round, will Coby Porter, if he can stay on his feet. He cannot take down for Luke Daly, sealed. And as Blake Richardson calls it, he calls this one the Dagestani Mermaid.
The Dagestani Mermaid. Well, there you go. You heard it here, folks. So what Luke Daly needs to do is keep Porter's feet off the ground, prevent frames, and Porter needs to get something going with a minute left on the clock. He finds himself, Luke Daly, taking his back, hooks are in, the cage a problem for Luke Daly. Good escape there from Coby Porter. The crowd willing him on here at the Southport Sharks. 30 seconds now. Up kick from Daly's a problem.
Gotta watch the up kicks.
Gets half a foot in his mouth, Coby Porter. I'm not sure if he's into that kind of business. An unwilling participant now, 20 seconds. Daly calls him on, says, come here, big fella. Let's get it on now. Round number 3.
Porter trying to bomb his way to victory as we count down the final 15 seconds. He knows he needs to pull a rabbit out of the hat in order to be victorious, Coby Porter. But a good way to finish this fight on top and in control. We will go to the judges' scorecards for a decision.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Our 3 judges score this fight 29-28, 29-28, and 30-27. For your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Luke Daly.